Has Pokemon just announced a theme park?
Poké Park Kanto, the first permanent outdoor Pokémon attraction, will open soon. Poké Park Kanto is built on roughly 26,000 square meters of land within Japan's Yomiuri Land amusement park. Poké Park Kanto can be broadly divided into two areas. Here, encounters with a variety of Pokémon await you.
If you know us guys, you probably know we're big fans of Pokemon and theme parks. So when we were watching the Pokemon Presents yesterday, something caught our eye.
Yeah, PokéPark Japan.
PokéPark Japan was announced yesterday by the Pokemon Company in partnership with Yorimori Land. Don't get me on that one, guys. But it's going to be an actual official attraction area.
And from the map that they showed us yesterday, there is rides.
There is rides and there is a whole dedicated area to Pokemon itself, and we are excited.
So it looks like it's going to be like a land within a theme park. So
I think Nintendo Land at Universal, Harry Potter.
Do you reckon, because as well they had like little Pokemon dotted everywhere, do you reckon they're going to be animatronic?
They could be. Is it going to include any kind of like Pokemon side missions, like Pokemon Snap and things like that?
Yeah, because they've got that in Nintendo World, haven't they?
With the power-up bands.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. But in this video, guys, we're going to be discussing everything with PokéPark Japan and some interesting trademarks that guide us in the UK. Very excited.
As you enter, you'll be greeted by the diverse landscape of this rich natural forest where Pokémon reside. There's also an area where Pokémon and trainers gather, the town of your dreams.
So, as we said, guys, it's official. PokéPark Kanto is coming to Japan, and this was announced yesterday at the Pokemon Direct Presents.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be coming out next year, 2026?
Next year, 2026, with tickets being able to book from later on this year. That gets us very excited. Hopefully we can head across to Japan at some point to check that out. But this isn't going to be a temporary attraction. It's going to be a permanent, immersive Pokemon, the closest we're calling theme park.
Yeah, and they did show a little Pokemon Center and a Pokemart, so
there's going to be areas for trainers to interact, potentially battle, hopefully trade, interact with different Pokemon, and then a whole different immersive area where you're going to interact with different kinds of Pokemon, all based around my favourite region, Kanto. And I'm super excited for this. As you've probably just shown a little bit of the trailer there, are they going to just be little statues that we can just see around? Are they going to be animatronics? Is there going to be anything more to this? This is just a teaser, so I'm very excited. What do you think, Av? What are you thinking, PokéPark Japan?
I'm really, really excited. I've got a feeling it might be aimed a little bit more towards the smaller guests, not thrill seekers.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me too much because with Pokemon, there's a lot of other things to keep you interested. Like there might be battles that's going on, other bits and pieces that you can go like hunt Pokemon down maybe. Being able to just go in like a little Pokemon Center, how cool is that?
I know, yeah. I mean, I'm calling now. It's got to have an official Pokemon Center, surely.
Do you reckon the cashiers will be dressed up as Nurse Joy?
Imagine that, Nurse Joy.
With Officer Jenny's running around.
Running around with little Growlithe.
Oh my goodness, that'd be
amazing.
amazing.
But it looks really immersive so far. Obviously, it is going to be limited at the moment. Not too much has been announced, and as have said, I do think it's going to be aimed at the younger audience at first. It's not going to be something that's for us like a thrill-seeking audience. There doesn't seem to be any kind of roller coasters, although the park does seem to have one that it's located in Yorimori Land. Hopefully that's right. But hopefully it's for things to come, so you never know what's going to happen there. And as we've said, anything is possible with Pokemon. There's so many different aspects of it. As we've said, battling. Imagine if they could give you like a disposable camera, so you could like Pokemon Snap. Or even if it was an app,
Yeah.
Where you could
Go
take
around
the
and-
pictures as you're going round and you kind of collect, build your Pokédex, and then you could potentially trade. There's a lot of things you can do.
Wouldn't it be cool if, like, you could buy like a little egg thing that you could go and take it to, like, the play centre that they do where you can go and hatch eggs?
Like a hatchery.
Yeah, hatchery. And you go drop your egg off and then you can pick up your Pokemon hatched after.
That'd be a really good way of selling plushies.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
mean.
yeah, if you got like a mystery egg plushie,
You don't know what you're getting.
you have to take it to the daycare centre.
Yeah.
And then they swap it for a
A
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah.
Imagine
Oh,
that.
that'd
You
be
could get
so
anything.
cool.
All going to be based around Kanto as well at the moment, so that's really good. I mean, it's the most, I'd probably say everyone knows Kanto, don't they? So,
Yeah, but they could do it where you do have to then actually go and walk a set amount of steps before you can go pick your Pokemon up.
yeah.
Or you have to go around and see the different Pokemon that's like located everywhere. That'd be such a fun game.
Yeah, and maybe to unlock some of the rarer Pokemon that you can see. I mean, on some of the art where Dragonite was teased, I wonder where he'd be. I wonder what you'd have to do for that. There's a lot. I wonder if you can get Mew. Where's Mew going to be?
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want Mew. But it looks very exciting. But there's one little thing that we've dug a little bit deeper into that might be a little bit more exciting.
Pokemon has grown so much thanks to lots of support from many people. So we wanted to make a place everyone could come together and enjoy. A space where Pokemon will always be, and where people and Pokemon can have fun together. That wish prompted us to begin work on a world where Pokemon truly exist.
So along with this announcement, there's a little bit of an exciting news. If you dig a little bit deeper, you can find that the Pokemon Company has trademarked 3 other PokéParks.
Yeah, they have.
3 other PokéParks, and we're going to go and discuss those right now, starting off with PokéPark Kalos. So I believe that's Gen 6, 5? I'm not good at some of these, that's why I stick with Kanto. But anyway, I know it's based around France, so possibly European location for that one, maybe.
Probably.
Why not? Why not go for it? We've got PokéPark Paldea, so that's the newest one, Scarlet and Violet, based around Spain and things like that. But that could, again, go in many places. We're going to discuss some locations that we think these might go in just a moment. But the big one that's got us excited, PokéPark Galar.
Yes.
We all know where Gala's set. It's our home base, it's the UK. Could we get a Pokemon theme park in the UK? Who knows, this is just speculation, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that. So starting off with Kalos, if it is based on France, is that going to be a possible location for it? And what theme parks do you think it could go into?
That's the only thing that is making me think which theme park could it go into in France, because obviously it's not going to be in Disneyland Paris.
No, I can't just see the companies crossing over and working together. If not, it would be the biggest crossover there is, and it would probably like massively work, but
they've got too much going on.
I just don't know where you'd put it in
Disneyland
Disneyland Paris as well,
No.
with all the infrastructure, the Frozen Land coming, Lion King and things. I just don't think it's plausible. Maybe a Park Asterix?
I just can't see it going there for some reason. So
Personally
maybe
not.
it won't be in France. What
No.
about somewhere else in Europe?
That's a good shout. Could it be moved to slightly around Europe? I mean, the Pokemon regions are loosely based on countries, but they're not real places. They
No.
could be anywhere. So maybe into your mainland Europe itself, Germany.
Yeah.
A park in Germany, Phantasialand maybe, so one of the littler parks.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe so. We're not too sure, but definitely I think a European mainland location for PokéPark Kalos.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got PokéPark Paldea. I mean, Spain. It's easy to say. You'd think it's going to go into Spain, wouldn't you?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Somewhere tropical anyway.
That's the thing. I think with this one, I think you can actually move this, especially if you've got the mainland Europe one anyway. You don't need one in Spain either. So I was thinking maybe America, California, Florida.
Yeah.
Maybe. We know there's a lot of theme parks and those kind of places.
Yeah, we do, to be fair. Florida would be a good one.
It definitely would be, and it could probably go into either its own location and attraction, be a standout thing, or they've already got that partnership with Universal, with Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly.
Could it be an epic add-on?
Oh yeah, it could be an epic add-on,
You
can
never
it?
know, something we might think about down the line. But Paldea, don't know too much about the regions or the gaming styles, so leave a comment, let us know what's going on there. Not too sure, but I think it's based on Spain.
Yeah.
But the one we're really excited for, as we said, PokéPark Galar. UK. It's based on the UK, heavily based on the UK.
Yeah, so does that mean we're going to get it here?
I can't see where else you would put this kind of PokéPark. I don't think it's going to work in a mainland Europe. We're too British in our own little ways, aren't we? And there is a Stoke in that game.
There is a Stoke.
There's a Stoke in that game.
Oh my goodness, so that means it could go to Alton Towers, let's face it.
Let's face it. I mean, we've got this. It's our home park. We love the place. Imagine PokéPark Galar in Alton Towers.
Yeah, Merlin have started doing a lot more IPs with like Chessington, with
We've got Minecraft,
and
Paw
all that.
Patrol and things like that. We've had IPs at Alton Towers before with Sonic and things like that.
Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
We've got
Ice Age.
World of Williams now. And speaking of that, what a place to put it. Convert the World of Williams into PokéPark Galar. Pretty much all flat. You've got a lot of building work for the Pokemon centres and the marts. You've got a lot of grassy area, especially if the rumoured Horizon is now not on the horizon anymore.
Exactly, that could be converted into
there was plans for a whole new area down there.
There was. Imagine
that. You've got the 4D cinema you could convert into something, and it could be the start. We're saying the Kanto one is aimed at children. The other ones could be aimed at different ranges. We could see if there was a Paldea in Orlando that it's got a roller coaster over there.
Yeah.
Imagine a Charizard roller coaster.
That'd be crazy.
Or in the Galar region, if we had it at Towers, we could put in the 4D cinema and add some kind of adventure across the Galar region. Yeah. And speaking of that, to be fair, actually, we did also notice the Pokemon Company are also now working with, sorry, I forget this wrong, is it Aardman?
Yeah, that do
Wallace and Gromit.
But does that mean then, instead, are they going to work with
Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
Because obviously they already have a dark ride with
Wallace and Gromit and things.
So they got loads of IPs. Nickelodeon Land is aimed at little-ins. I do think the PokéParks will be aimed at more of the younger audience.
It makes a lot of sense. I don't know if there's a seaside in Galar, but I'm sure it wouldn't really affect things because it'd be its own area inside the Pleasure Beach Park itself.
Yeah.
Who knows what we're going to see from these kinds of things, but it's definitely something we're excited for.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
We want to broaden people's idea of how Pokemon live and interact with one another by letting them experience a world with Pokemon in it. A place where we can tell visitors, welcome to the world of Pokemon.
So then, are Pokemon finally stepping into the theme park market? Are they getting involved with full attractions? Is this going to be something we see go worldwide?
Hopefully. I think it's really, really exciting. Like, the meet and greets would be really cool as well, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine the meet and greet Pikachus, Charizards, Snorlax even? Imagine a giant Snorlax.
Yeah.
That blocks your path.
That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
That'd be amazing. There's absolutely so much they can do. Is this going to start something big though? We're big Pokemon Go players, and I can remember it's been going 9 years now, and people don't remember how long it's been going. But when things started happening with like the raids and the meetups and Go Fest and Safari Zones, a lot of them were trialled in Japan and much smaller scales, and look at them now, all over the world. There was literally a meetup in Manchester and London the other week.
Yeah, there was.
So anything is possible. It's something I'm excited to see. Will it come to Alton Towers? Fingers crossed, hopefully, please. We don't want to have to drive far for this one. But if you've liked this one, guys, leave a like, subscribe. We're excited. Gotta catch them all. Woo woo!